Hey guys, it's Brit, and I just want to talk a little bit about the supposed Game of Thrones Season 7 plot leaks and why. Um, just my thoughts. Now, my friend, I've made a friend here on YouTube, Talking Thrones. He's a Game of Thrones channel, and he does these really great videos where he dissects the plot leaks and he reads it and he opens discussion for it in his comment section, and I think it's wonderful. I'm always in his comment section, and I'm a big fan of him. I don't know his real name, so I just call him Jon Snow. So go check out Jon Snow. I'm gonna link his channel up here and also down below. Uh, so, my thoughts on the supposed plot leak. I think a lot of it, like 80% of it, is a bunch of lucky guesswork, and it's becoming pretty difficult to dispute some of it just because of the photos, especially Jon hunting for whites. But I think it's a bit of a stretch to say that this entire leak is correct. There have been a number of issues that I have with it. Some of the directors are incorrect on this leak, and I know directors can easily switch, but that's just one way to disprove that it is indeed 100% correct. Secondly, I don't buy a lot of the leak. A lot of the leak just doesn't make much sense. Yes, we've seen Gendry. Yes, we've seen Jorah. Game of Thrones does this thing where they don't have a lot of time, so they do a lot of time skipping, and time has passed off camera. But I don't think that the Night King is going to take down Viserys. Why don't I think that? Because I think it's too soon for a dragon to go down like this. You might say, well, how do you know? Well, have you ever been in the film industry? Yes. Yes, I worked in the film industry. I studied the film industry. I worked on sets for 6 years. I'm not just talking out of my ass. I actually know what I'm talking about. And while I haven't worked for big film companies or television companies like HBO, I know enough where I'm not just talking out of my ass and making speculations. I do these YouTube videos for fun. I don't like putting money into it just for fun. My lighting is a desk lamp and that Betty Boop lamp that you see behind me. And this is a microphone that came with my iPhone. I don't like editing. That's why I don't edit my videos. But that I know what I'm talking about. You just have to trust me, and you can choose to believe me or not believe me. I know the truth, and that's really all that matters. But anyway, it's too, from a a storytelling television point of view, it is too soon for one of those dragons to go down. That is something that you save for maybe 3-4 episodes to the end of the series. If this happens, I'll eat my words and I'll freely admit that I was wrong. But I don't think that Viserys is going down. And I know we've seen pictures of Jon and Dany and Kit Kit is holding this dragon head that is used for just to give the actors something to interact with and touch, which I find very strange because usually, well, it's strange that they'd be using that big head because usually it's just this little green ball. So it's strange that they have that head. But they don't usually bring that out. And what that photo looks like to me is them just messing around. They know that people are taking pictures and they're just messing around. And that's free advertising for them. And I think a lot of people underestimate just how much advertising costs for generally in television for a 25-minute show. For ad revenue to appear on that show, it generally costs $1 million. For a show like Game of Thrones that exceeds 40 to 45 minutes to an hour, it generally costs $2 million. Now, Game of Thrones has a per episode budget $80 million. Now, that's really not a big budget, especially for a show as big as Thrones is. You'd think they'd have that more, but they don't. Which is also why I think they've been killing off the wolves. CGI is expensive, and they want to put their money towards something else. So the easiest solution is to kill off the dire wolves, unfortunately. Which is why we won't be seeing Ghost a lot. Jon is supposedly going to be leaving him in Winterfell, which makes sense. That lines up. And I think that CGI budget is going to go to the dragons, explosions, and extras. Extras get paid. They got to. And by the way, that $80 million budget per episode, that's including paying the actors as well. And I just don't think that a lot of this leak is legit. And my main argument for this is it's a huge, huge, huge breach in HBO's contract. Whether you're an extra, whether you're a cameraman, or an actor, etc. You sign a contract. That is a legally binding contract that you sign. That when you sign it, you are not allowed to talk about anything prior to its release. And the actors get paid a little bit extra to keep their mouth shut, which is why everybody says, one, it's in their contract, so they're not allowed to talk about it even if they want to. Second of all, if they discuss these things, they lose that extra pay. And to quote Alfie Allen, got a mortgage to pay. So, there is a theory that maybe Dan and Dave made up this leak and leaked it themselves. They could have. That's free advertisement for them. They have been known to get a little drunk and do some really funny stuff. But I don't know. They could leak it. They've given actors fake scripts before. So it's not like it's completely unplausible. But anyway, guys, that's just my thoughts. Go check out Jon Snow, and I'll see you guys in the next video. If you're new, subscribe, and until next time, guys, I love you, and I'll see you in the next video.